My name is Tim Husson. I'm a senior financial economist at SLCG. I have a BA and a PhD in computational neuroscience from the University of Chicago. And people ask me what computational neuroscience is. And computational neuroscience is essentially using quantitative analysis to understand the brain. And so typically neuroscience has been done by biologists, but computational neuroscience will take techniques from physics or from computer science or from mathematics and try to understand how the brain actually computes information rather than just how it works biologically. I would say that computational neuroscience and financial economics are more related than people may think. Certainly, as finance has become more quantitative over time, the techniques that have been applied to financial issues have become more like those in physics, in computer science, or in mathematics. And so both computational neuroscience and financial economics have adopted the same set of tools, but to just study different types of problems. I've done a wide variety of research at SLCG. For example, I've looked at structured products, both the market for structured products generally and at individual types of structured products. For example, my colleagues and I have a paper on a type of structured product called a dual directional. I've also done extensive work on real estate related investments, such as tenant in common or TIC interests, non-traded real estate investment trusts or REITs, and other types of private placement real estate investments. I've also done pretty extensive work on annuities, equity indexed annuities and variable annuities. For example, we have a paper on a new type of variable annuity that's very similar to structured products, which is called a structured product-based variable annuity. I've also done a lot of work on volatility products and other exotic exchange traded products, and really a wide variety of different complex investments that are sold to retail investors. I've offered expert testimony related to a number of different types of investments, mostly those that have been covered by my research. For example, non-traded REITs and private placement real estate investments, also managed futures funds. And I've also offered a damage analysis related to those types of investments. Typically, we'll start looking at an investment by looking at the marketing materials that have been given to an investor, such as the prospectus or any brochures or any other types of materials that might help us understand what the investment looked like from the investor's point of view. We'll then typically supplement that with information from SEC filings or from news stories or from account statements that might give us a sense for the narrative of that particular product. Then we'll look at the academic research related to the product and then try to implement whatever tools we have either from our previous work or from the academic literature in software. So either in Excel or MATLAB or Python or any other type of programming language, and to value that product either at a given moment or over the course of some period of time. Then we'll often change the conditions of our analysis. We will either change the input parameters or some of our assumptions to see how the product would do under different types of conditions. Then we'll typically write up those results in either a research report or a consulting report or whatever format the engagement requires. I think the research we do at SLCG has a pretty unique impact. The reason is that we often take the investor's point of view when analyzing a particular product. And so we'll look at certainly the details of that product, its risk and return profile, any of its individual features that might be unique. We'll also look at any of the other investments that are available to investors which might have a similar type of exposure. And so we really get a sense for not only how an investment works, but also for the opportunity cost that the investor pays by taking that particular investment. And so I think as financial products get more complex over time, that sort of analysis and that sort of information will be very valuable both to investors and to the brokers who sell these types of products.